Hello Dino Peeps! Wow, what an announcement that we witnessed last weekend on Twitter. Modder Kaluga Studios was able to confirm that he is going to be the first sponsored modder for ARK Survival Ascended. His map Appalachia is a fictional landscape heavily inspired by the North American nature. It offers the insane size of 300 by 300 kilometers. That's 186 miles per side. And yes, that's giant. The island looks like a toenail of an ant compared to this. I mean, if ants had toenails. After the announcement, I reached out to him and asked him a few questions regarding his involvement with ARK, modding, dinosaurs, and game development. The first thing I wanted to know, how did the dinosaur thing start? When did he become interested in the topic? Dinosaurs and prehistoric mammals did interest him from a very young age. He used to watch documentaries as a kid on cable TV and then also started drawing them and never felt he would have to move on from this. While he likes dinosaurs, he prefers Cenozoic animals. A rough explanation for me what that means: short, dinosaurs gone, mammals flourish, cause dinosaurs wouldn't munch on them. Kaluga pointed out that the fact that our ancestors lived alongside these animals made him feel more connected. Next, I asked him about his study of game art and what his plans are moving forward once he finishes university. He explained that he studies game art at the Full Sail University, and his long-term goals are either to work at Expansive Worlds, the studio behind the Hunter series, or maybe even apply at Wildcard. His main focus is to build worlds and fill them with life. But talking about ARK, I wanted to know what he enjoys most about ARK modding. The most fulfilling aspect for him is that he gets to see the ideas coming to life, but he also enjoys seeing people to play with the creation he makes, and even turning them into something new. While he knows that his work might be controversial in the ARK community, and some people might not like what he offers, since he wants to focus on building a more realistic world, that's absolutely okay for him. He started modding because he wanted a more realistic map, and every day he is working hard to make this reality. And now a comment from myself. I think that is a good approach. As a creator, no matter what industry you are in, the most inspiration and motivation you will get by the things you are passionate about. There is nothing wrong following an idea, because if people would only copy each other, we had hundreds of versions of the same thing, because nobody would be brave enough anymore to go their own way. You can never make everyone happy, but you will for sure burn out trying. Next, I asked him about his expectations of ARK Survival Ascended, especially what he's looking forward to. And he answered me that he both expects a lot but also little. He plays ARK since 2015 and he has made many great memories and many great friends. But even then, you have to remember that it's important to make space to leave new memories into your life, no matter if it's in-game or if it's in real life. Friends come and go, nothing will be forever, and it is up to us to move on and pave the way for new people to make their own memories. He's extremely excited for ARK Survival Ascended, not only as a modder, but especially as a player too. And he is ready to move on to make new memories and friends in a better version of the game that got him interested in creating over playing it. And about the drama that is currently going on, he has a very logical opinion. Why let something out of your control rule the actions you take? And there's enough drama in his life from day to day. And what he says here about making new friends, new memories, is also a thought I had. There are people in the ARK community that grew up with ARK, and there will be kids that grow up with ARK Survival Ascended. That will be their first version of ARK. Everyone else will then be an ARK boomer. I experienced the first glimpse of that when the new Survival of the Fittest came out. While many of the old players complained, a lot of the younger audience actually loved TSOTF. Having two generations clash together was for me a very interesting thing to witness. And last, I asked him about the map Appalachia, the gigantic mod map that gave him the chance to enter the sponsored mod program as the first modder. He explained that it's a fictional continent based on North America. His goal is to make a vast open world where people can simply have fun and live and play their own stories. True sandbox, basically. It was important for him that people were not limited by the map size. Other maps are either too small, or even if they have a good size, they lack good building spots. It is based on the American frontier. And while he knows this might not be everyone's taste, it has a new and challenging way to play. He decided against artificial landmarks, giving players the chance to use the nature to create their own landmarks. A fork in a river or a towering peak, those can be landmarks to help orientate and find around. Dense forests, sprawling plains, punishing tundra, and the scorching desert. They are all new key places for the players to visit when going for new resources. That way players have to go adventuring when trying to find resources, and maybe they can also find some secrets on the way. While it's possible to advance to tech, it's hard. The gameplay is intended to be in the beginning and mid-tier of ARK. So at the point where you just reached stone and you're kinda trying to get your way into metal and industrial. On Appalachia, there will be a unique mix of animals that still exist, like the bison, dinosaurs, but also mammals and also subspecies that have developed. If you like primitive ARK just as it was 2015, then you will find your people here. And as the last word, Kaluga wants to say something about his opportunity to be part of the sponsored mod program. He mentioned to me that he almost had no funding for the map so far. The prototype has been in the Steam workshop for a while. His main focus was to get sponsored with his work, and not only has this become reality, he plans on finally getting a decent place to live and fill his pantry with groceries. He said he won't miss the days where he had to wonder where the next meal would come from, and he will now finally be able to live with less worry, and he wants to especially thank the community for this because they made this possible. And now as a final word from me, as an answer to this, I think the sponsored mod program has always been an incredible chance for modders, especially to get their foot into the door of the gaming industry. Wildcard has hired many modders in the past, and most of them used to be in the sponsored mod program. While many other game developers rather look on a long list of references, Wildcard gives modders a test run to show what they can do, no matter of their educational or financial background. Appalachia will be a sponsored mod for crossplay for ARK Survival Ascended. This means it will and stay a user-generated map for now. For my console friends, that means it's not an official DLC or anything similar. I know there was some confusion and I hope that clears it up. For myself, I'm super proud of Kaluga, not only for being the first modder of this game to be announced, but also for this gigantic opportunity this early in his career. Well done! If you want to check out the Steam version of Appalachia, I will link it in the description. And if you want to see the interview in the original words and its full length, check out the link to the ARK magazine, where I will be publishing the interview at the same time as this video goes live. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to boop the snoot of the like button to let me know if this is something you want to see more often in the future. Until then, have a good one. Bye!